What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 top mods they should be doing to your 2005 to 2010 Dodge Charger. In my opinion, these are the mods that must do to the 6th Gen Charger. Alright, let's get into the first one. Alright, so the first mod list that any Charger Hemi owner should do will be the exhaust system. If you're on a budget, I'll go with a mid muffler delete or a straight pipe. And if you got some money to spend, then I'll go with a catback exhaust, because that will get you some horsepower. All right, I'm gonna show you how it looks like underneath with a straight pipe. No muffler, no resonator. Okay, this is where the resonator usually be, like right here. But I do have a catback exhaust system, so you know it's not here. And I'm gonna show you where the mid muffler be located at. It's usually down here. It'll be like the mid muffler will be around here, but I already removed it. So this is pretty much a straight pipe, no resonator, no muffler. Removing the mid muffler or straight piping it, we add a ton of sound to the exhaust. It'll just sound pure muscle, American muscle. So if I were any of you other, this will be the first mod list I would do to my Hemi, the 5.7 or the 6.1. Going with the mid muffler delete will run you about $100 or a little bit more. But if you go with the mid muffler delete and the resonator delete, it'll run you between 100 to 300, since it's going to be 4 in total, 2 mid muffler, 2 resonator. But if you're going a catback exhaust, then you could be looking at 500 to 2,000, depending on the brand and the quality and everything else. So that's the price range you're looking at for the exhaust system on the number 1 mod list that you should do to your 6th Gen Charger. Now let's go to the second one. The number two on the mod list, it will be window tinting. I say that because look at the difference it makes with a window tint from the side. 5% in the back, 5% in the front right here as well, and 5% in the rear. It makes a big difference. That's the number 2 on the list. I do need to get mine done on the front as well. It's still not tinted. I will get it done soon. Make sure y'all check your state, tint, whatever percentage that is legal. But I know 5% is pretty much illegal in any state, but I still do it anyway because it looks good. For the tint, for all around, maybe including the windshield, the rear, and the 2 window, you probably looking around 300-400, maybe 500 max. So that's the price range. If you're planning on tinting your windows all around, then that's the price range you'll be probably looking at. Depends. You're just gonna have to shop around. Just for the same thing for the exhaust system, you're just gonna have to shop around for the best price. Go around different shop, call them, and you'll find out which one is the best shop to go to for the price. Other than that, let's go to the third thing. All right, so for the third thing, you should get a cold air intake. This would add a little bit of horsepower. If you get it tuned, probably get at least 5 to 10 horsepower likely. If I were y'all, I would go with the one that's covered up here, like the whole intake is covered up, where it'll mainly suck in cold air, rather than this where it's wide open like this. I wouldn't really go with this option, but I did. So it's a little cheaper. If you're on a little budget, then I'll go with this. But if not, then go with the one that's covered. So for this cold air intake, it'll run you around about 300 to 400. That's the price you'll be looking at if you're gonna plan on purchasing a K&N cold air intake. The fourth thing that you should do to your 2005 to 2010 Dodge Charger RT or the 6.1 will be lowering spring. This will make a huge difference, because the factory spring or the stands on this is terrible. It'll be at least 5 finger on the factory. So now it's like what, 2 in the rear, perfect, and I think it's 2 in the front as well. Yeah, pretty much. This is SR performance lowering spring. If y'all interested in it, I'll put a link in the below in the bio. After you lower this, you get a better look overall. The stance is beautiful, the handling is better, and it's budget friendly if you go with a lower spring. But if you do got some extra money to spend, then I'll go with a coilover. That's the better option. But if you don't, then lower spring's your option right here. For the SR performance spring, you're right here, as y'all can see, budget friendly. You're looking at 200 max after tax. If you install it yourself, you get a shop to install it for you, they're looking at 500 in labor, so you're going to be spending around 700 in total with the labor. Unless you do yourself, then you're going to be spending 200 max. And let's go to the fit thing. Let's go on to the fit thing that you should do to your 6th gen charger. The fit thing will be the biggest performance that I've done on my car. Will be long tube header, as y'all can see right there, with a 3-inch high flow cat. The reason I say I'll go with that for the fit is because this 6th gen charger isn't enough horsepower. I mean, isn't pushing enough, you know, to go against the newer, the 8-speed. So if you do get a long tube header, then you're likely able to neck to neck with the 8-speed charger. Likely, I haven't raced one, but I'm planning on a race one to see the difference. You know, if this is neck to neck with the 8-speed by now, I'm pretty sure it is, or likely beat it by now. That's why I've been wanting to race one. I went with Stirling's Work long tube header with this 3-inch high float cat. As for the long tube header, well, around the prices, if you go with the Stirling's Work long tube header with the high float cat, you're looking at around $2 grand for just the parts. And with the install from the shop, you're looking at around over $1 grand to get it installed and everything. And if you're gonna get a dyno tune, you're looking around $5,000 to $1,000 on a dyno tune. So in total, it'll range you around $3,000 to $4,000 depending on where you go and where you get it done. So that's the price you'll be looking at with the long tube header. For the 6th gen, you're probably getting at least 20 horsepower with the long tube, 30 for torque or more depending on your tuner. So that's the 5 mod list that, in my opinion, you should do to your 6th gen charger. And I think that's it for the video, y'all. Y'all enjoy it? Let me know down in the comment what do you guys think of it. Other than that, the car is getting together, the build is coming in together, as y'all can see. I might need to get a new wheel, who knows. But other than that, y'all, see you on the next video. Peace.